Good morning, one and all. I welcome all the judges. So, in this world of smartphone photography, I will be discussing about extraocular use of intraocular lens. This is mainly used to record the ocular finding for documentation, expert opinion, academics, teleophthalmology, and patient education. So our main aim is to evaluate the efficacy of anterior segment photography with intraocular lens to capture images of sufficient quality to identify eye findings, to assess reproducibility and subject image quality. Anterior segment photography with ASPE is a simple smartphone device attached to which is an IOL, which helps us to take good quality anterior segment photograph without the help of a slit lamp. So for this, we need 8 centimeter into 1.5 centimeter long hard strip into which we fold it half, and into one half we attach the double-sided tape. With the help of a puncher, we make 2 holes. Then we need a single piece PMMA IOL, which is inserted to one side, and then it is folded upon itself to seal the IOL inside. Paste this on the camera of the smartphone, and then you can start taking pictures of your ocular finding. So this was a study that was done in a general OPD, Arvind Eye Hospital, Coimbatore. It's a hospital-based comparative study. We had a minimal sample size of 169, and all the patients who were attending the general OPD were included. The patients who consented to agree to take the anterior segment findings were only included. Patients of any age, gender were included. And the patients with photophobia and patients who did not consent for the study were not included. The data was collected after taking an informed consent. Detailed history was taken, age, sex, visual acuity. Ocular examination was then done by a medical officer using a slit lamp biomicroscope, which was a gold standard diagnosis. Images were obtained from both slit lamp camera and ASPE. They were then transferred to an iPad and then were given to 2 different medical officers, each for diagnosis and grading of the image quality. Grading of image quality was done based on noise, sharpness, contrast, diagnostic confidence, artifacts, and blotchy appearance, and they were graded from 1 to 5. 1 being the best and 5 being the worst. Data analysis one done by Microsoft Excel. These were the pictures that we had clicked through our tool. These are all unedited pictures. They were only cropped to fit into the slide. This was a result out of the 200 patients, 114 were male and 86 were female. These are the general category of the patients' diagnosis that we had taken with the slit lamp. And this is the slide showing the image grading of the slit lamp photo and ASPE photos, where we can see that the slit lamp photos were graded 1 and ASPE photos were almost equal to this with a grade of 2. So ASPE is an easy do-it-yourself tool. It is very useful, recyclable, less skill-based. It's cheap, it's accessible, it is portable, which can be used to diagnose and screen ophthalmic findings at different setups like remote clinics, hospitals, camps, PHCs, and having no access to modern ophthalmic device. This device gives near best results compared to the slit lamp, which can lead to early diagnosis and treatment of various diseases. It's a preliminary step towards a screening of disease, but not a confirmatory test. So these are my references.
Thank you, Dr. Srinila. Have you mentioned the specific megapixel camera that you were using, which phone you were using?
It can be used with any phone, sir.
Okay, so the quality may vary according to the megapixel camera that you may have.
Yeah.
Dr. Nanda, sir?
What about the IOL power?
The IOL we use 15, 20, and 25 based on the magnification that we need.
What magnification? How much you calculate that?
We need a more magnified view, then we use 25 IOLs.
25 plus 25 you are using?
Yes, sir.
Does it work with myopic patients or any other patient or any specific thing? Any specificity about that changes?
No, sir. No changes, sir.
In the any change with the power?
We get a more
hypermetropia, high myopia, or any other changes with that? Does the IOL power vary?
No, sir. It doesn't mean. Only the magnified view of the picture. For that, we can use that, sir.
So only as Dr. Sinha has told, your smartphone will vary.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Next question by Marathe, sir.
Yeah, I think it was a very good innovative idea. I must congratulate you for that. One more thing is what intraocular lenses you have used. Are they fresh lenses purchased from the market?
No, sir, we used the lenses which were slipped or which became unsterile. So we use such things which went waste. We use them.
Is there any chance asking these IOL companies to provide that particular raw material for your photography? Or it can be told to the camera companies to use that particular material in their cameras?
And see, any material will do, sir. We've used PMMA. We can.
Okay, cost wise, what is it was a little more or less?
No, so it's only the cost of the IOL, sir. And that also we used the ones that were slipped and this thing. So it was minimal. We just needed a strip, a micro tape and adhesive, and that's it, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
One quick question by Dr. Srini.
Has Prithvi presented these data in other conference? Because I've seen him, Dr. Prithvi, present the same thing on in other conferences.
No, this data is taken from the general OPD, sir. Here, which was done here.
No, on the same technique.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Same technique was presented, sir.
Fine.
Has it been presented somewhere else also?
No, not sir, not sir. The study
Not
was
this data,
Not
but
this data.
with this other data has been.
the technique was
Thank you.